welcome back to this week's episode, which is you got COVID-19 and you have some mild symptoms. What can you do? And again, it's a little bit of a vlog. All right, so wherever you are or whenever you're watching this, I know the walls of Omicron are closing in. We know that the transmission rate is higher than the common cold. I was looking at a study that in the UK right now, if you feel like you have the common cold, 50% chance that it's Omicron. So it's there. And by now, I'm sure all of us know somebody who has it, okay? If you don't have it, two things I would say to just, it's not going to prevent you from getting it, but will definitely help is having a strong immune system beforehand. And believe it or not, sleep definitely plays a role. So getting 7+ hours of sleep is going to be very, very vital to you, as well as trying to eat healthy and keeping up the exercise, 3 to 4 times a week if you can. All right. Now, if you have COVID-19 right now, like chances are it probably is Omicron. The good news is most people, the symptoms are mild. What does that mean? Well, you can have achiness, you can have fatigue, you can have a sore throat, you can be sneezing. So what can you do? Well, because this is the most common question I'm getting asked right now, what did you do? And this is where, see, the cough will come from nowhere. Too much talking. Natural supplements, can play a role. And the science behind that is, well, some studies are out there showing protection, some not so protection. So we just don't know. But if you're someone like myself, where I think it's important to have your vitamins in play, these are things that can be helpful, okay, for your immune system. So things like vitamin C, a little bit of extra vitamin D. So I put myself on, anywhere between 2,000 to 5,000 units. Zinc. Check out your multivitamin. A lot of people have multivitamins already with zinc in it. If you want extra zinc, you can take it, but no more than 40 milligrams a day. What's the deal on Flonase? So back in September, I might have made a post on Flonase, and it was a study out of the Cleveland Clinic, which actually looked at folks that had allergies who were on Flonase and, ended up getting COVID. There was a decrease by like 22% in hospitalizations and ICU admissions for those patients who were on prolonged Flonase. I used, my nose was congested. I used it. My husband also used it as well. But we're just obviously a small little sample. They haven't really looked at it into prevention, but the idea is that, 80% of the transmission is coming through the nose. And that's why a lot of people are looking at, vaccines through the nose. They're looking at nasal sprays that coat the nose with antibodies so that the virus has nowhere to adhere to. And so that's a little bit on Flonase. We used it, but up to you if you want to use it. Hydration, hydration, hydration. I can't stress enough. It sounds like a broken machine here, but it's really, really important. Sleep is really important. If you have insomnia, you can't sleep, talk to your doctor. Some people have used melatonin. There was a small little study looking at the benefits of melatonin. Melatonin actually has a lot of antioxidant properties, so I can see how that is probably useful. And teas, right? All sorts of teas are really good. So a combination of like honey, ginger. Ginger has antioxidant property. Ginger also has an anti-nausea property. So I used it when I was also pregnant and I had a lot of nausea, vomiting issues. Turmeric. I am Indian. I grew up on turmeric and honey, and now we know, mix it up with black pepper because it helps with the absorption, but turmeric has anti-inflammatory properties. I know this is not an ad, but Trader Joe's has the little turmeric shot with the black pepper and lemon juice. I actually did use that. Super easy, 10 calories, so it's just one quick thing. But growing up, anytime I had a sore throat or cough, and even now my mom will be like, turmeric, honey, here you go, drink it. And we still give it to our kids as well. All right, and some of my favorite soups, obviously, chicken soup is really good, and then hot and sour soup is really good, as well as Thai restaurants make some really good soup. Two of my favorites are the lemongrass with the tom yum and the tom kha with coconut. So remember, coat your throat, something nice and warm, stay away from cold drinks, and that's it. And finally, don't forget the Advil, Tylenol. Some people think you can only use Advil or only use Tylenol. In fact, you can actually alternate between both. making sure obviously that your medical doctor is okay with you using both and you don't have any other issues, but you can. All right, and now here comes the fun part. What did I do for the last 5 days of quarantine? Well, my husband scared me a lot. You know, we were in this older home and it was raining, so the pit patter of the rain kind of combined with him purposely scaring me. You'll see. And then we were reunited with our kids, which was great, but you have to realize my energy level was extremely low. And then coming in to 4 kids who hadn't seen you in 10 days, their energy level was anything but low, super, super high. So I had to put on my A game, you know, for Christmas. But here we are. I am doing a lot better. I still have my cough. You know, I think next week's episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about long haul COVID. I don't know. I might be a long hauler. I don't know. The truth is 20 to 30% of people who have COVID, even with mild symptoms, can become long haulers. So more to come as we figure this out. But for right now, I will say, be safe out there. Give this video a thumbs up, a like. Let me know you need more of these or want more of these. And till next time.
Should we keep a knife next to our bed?
Should we keep a knife next to my bed? Why? Because you heard a strange knock? This is not okay. You are like making my fears crazy. We heard a knock, but you know, it's just probably like you said. Huh?
It's from the creaks of the old house.
The creaks of the old house. Dun dun dun! So over the last couple of days, since I was feeling better, watched a lot of TV. I mean, for those of you who know me, I don't watch any TV. Like, I just don't. Raheem does. I don't watch anything. I can't even remember the last series that I watched. It's been probably at least a year. So anyways, I watched a lot of TV. I watched a lot of Curb Your Enthusiasm because it's just like nonsense making you laugh. I watched Sex and the City. I watched Plan B on Hulu. I also watched the entire Dope Sick series, which was definitely heavy on the heart, but you know, it's about the opioid, you know, crisis that we have going on in our country, but so good. Now we're leaving.
Finally.
We're going home to the babies.
I miss my babies.
That's a bright shirt.
It is.
Oh, really bright shirt. Oh my God, I can't even look at him. It's so bright.
You need your stunner shades on.
Whoa! The car scraped. You can come to the car.
Hi, honey.
I'm the videographer here.
Hi.
I don't have my hair done.
It's okay.
That's okay. Ta-da! Hi! Oh, hugs!
Hey guys, so we lost in laser tag 3-1. I hope you enjoyed our video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button and turn on the notifications. We'll give you 10 seconds to do that all with your elbows. Let's see if you're up for the challenge. 10!